good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hopefully you can see my screen. And let me just put this display up here. And hopefully you can see my screen. Let me just make sure you can see this the right way. This is giving me a little bit of an issue, but let me just Why is there a, and I don't have anything else open. All right, why is this doing that? I have no idea. And I'm hearing a really funny noise. Very weird. I don't know what that noise is. That's very weird. I don't know what that is. Let me stop the screen share for a minute. Let me see. I don't know what that is, guys. Okay. All right, so now when I stop the screen share, that noise stopped. All right, let me start the screen share again. I don't know what that noise was. Let me start the screen share again. That was weird. I heard that noise. Thank you. Everybody who's telling me that there's a problem, thank you. I don't know what that was. Okay, now I hear myself. I'm getting feedback. Okay, let me share again. And hopefully, that noise will go away. All right, hopefully that noise went away. Let's hope. Let's hope that that noise went away and you guys can see my screen again. Let's hope. All right, I don't hear that feedback anymore. I don't know what that was, but thank you so much to everybody who told me that I was having a problem. All right, okay, so, all right, so you kind of saw the slides. Maybe I'll go back a bit. I don't know what that was. But let me just go back and talk about the steps to 90 days, right? The 90 days entrepreneur success. All right. Okay. So why do most people fail in their business? We kind of talked about that, the lack of direction, too much information, which is information overload, not the right information, lack of resources, right? We're going to talk about that. No focus, you can't chase two rabbits, and not feeling like they have enough technical experience, right? Not feeling like I'm techie enough, okay? And, you know, I thought that too. Let's hope that this is working now. And we're not hearing that. All right, I don't hear that. Okay, great. I'm hearing myself loud and clear now. I don't know what that was, but thank you so much. I always have a problem. Talk about not being techie. I always, maybe I'm marking myself by saying this, but I'm going to be totally honest with you. I've never done a webinar where I didn't have some kind of technical experience, some kind of technical difficulty. So this goes to show you that you don't have to be so techie to learn how to make money online. Like, you don't have to be. I always have some kind of technical experience. It just is what it is. But I thank you guys for letting me know. That's why it's good to have a team. I appreciate you guys. So, and people want to make money fast. They don't know how to build a business, right? They're not in it for the long haul. So if you don't have that long haul, that long-term vision for your business, then you're not really going to make money, not enough to change your life. All right, so what will you learn today? You're going to learn how to get clear-cut direction in your business. You're going to learn how to get laser focused on IPAs, which we call income-producing activities, so that you can succeed, so that you can finally succeed and stop failing. You're going to learn how to obtain the right information so that you can start producing results in your business sooner than later, right? Sooner than later. And you're going to learn how to succeed online, even if you have no technical experience, because you don't need it. I mean, you're going to learn it. And you're going to learn how to create momentum in your business for 90 days. Yes, 90 days. So I was listening to something, right? And now it is a known fact that it takes someone 88 days, or was it 82? I think it said maybe 82. 82 days to produce a new habit and or to break an old habit, right? 82 days now. So before it used to be 21 days. Have you ever heard of that? 21 days, you know, you can learn a new habit in 21 days. You can break a habit. Now it's literally 82 days, okay? 82 days. So this is what we are looking at now. So that's why I created this 90-day success blueprint for those who want to create a new habit, because I would like to say that running a business online is a habit. It becomes a habit. Like, it's like you are literally doing something over and over and over again to create success and momentum. Okay. So who is this webinar for? This webinar is for entrepreneurs or those who want to become entrepreneurs and who want to make more sales, generate more leads, and grow a business online. Right? This is who this webinar is for. It's for people who want to be entrepreneurs online. Okay, or maybe you already have a business online and you want to know how to generate more sales. Maybe your business is not thriving and you want it to thrive. Who is this webinar not for? It's not for whiners. It's not for complainers. So don't complain in the webinar. It's not for excuse makers. It's not for people who are not serious about creating an income online from home, right? Because you have to be serious, right? This is a serious thing. Times are changing. The world is changing. And, you know, I don't take excuses from myself. I don't take complaints from myself. And I really don't want to take it from anybody else. So if this is you, you can leave, you know, no hard feelings. I still love you. But this is for people who are serious about creating an online income from home, okay? So if you're here and this is you, then you're in for a nice little ride. So who am I and why should you listen to me? Like, who is this person? Well, my name is Danielle K. Howell. If you don't know me, right, this is me here. I'm a mom, so these are my kitties. This is my daughter, Maddie. That's my Maddie right there. She's 13. That's my other daughter, Elijah. Right, that's my other daughter. That's my son. Right, he just graduated high school. I'm so proud of him. He's on his way to prep school, and we were taking him there in a couple of weeks. I'm very, very proud of him. This is my oldest daughter, Ariana, and that's her little daughter right there, Maya. So speaking of Maya, I'm also a nana, right? I'm a nana. These are my twinsies right here, Jade and Julia. Actually, Julia's on the left, Jade is on the right, and that's Maya again. So this is who I am, right? I'm a mom and I'm a nana for the most part, but I'm also, right, your online success coach. I show entrepreneurs how to use proven online marketing strategies that will help them generate more leads, attract more customers, and make more sales. You know, and I love doing what I do. You can always look me up at your www.youronlinesuccesscoach.com to see more about who I am and what I do. But 3 years ago, that wasn't me. 3 years ago, I was broke, I was unhappy, I was stressed out, and I was over $30,000 in debt. And at that moment in time, actually, you know, it was around January of 2014 where I started hoping and praying and journaling, and I wanted to start my own business from home. But like many of you, I didn't know where to start. I had no money, I had no mentor, I had no coach, and I had no direction. But guess what? I had one thing. And guess what that one thing, guess what that one thing is? Why am I back to the lack of direction? Okay, I don't know. Guess what that one thing was? A desire, right? A desire. I had a desire to succeed. I had a desire to be home with my kids. It's like I wanted it so much. I could taste it. I could visualize it. I knew exactly what I wanted my life to look like. Being home, you know, having my own time freedom. But when I looked at my circumstances, it just seemed hopeless. Like I didn't know anything about any of this stuff at 3 years ago. But my desire to be home with my kids, make money from home, and live life on my own terms, it took me from where I was then to here where I am now. This is one of my $1 million mentors, one of my first mentors when I first got started online, Tracy Walker. This is Rob Ford. These are millionaires, guys, and multi-millionaires. Rob Ford, he's one of the most prolific affiliate marketer in the industry. This is Ray Higdon. So I've literally traveled some more. Ray Higdon, he's like the best blogger and Facebook Live and Periscope. I'm sure you guys know Ray Higdon. This is me getting an award on stage at a conference. So I've gotten awards. This is me just hanging out in the pool not too long ago in Arizona. I've been able to, you know, lock arms and rub shoulders with the people who are the in people online. This is David Wood. You know, that was my very first online marketing business, online marketing opportunity business. He's the owner, the owner and founder of what was Empower Network. He taught me a bunch. This is Mark Herbert. He is the online video marketer extraordinaire. You want to know anything about video marketing? Ask Mark Herbert. This is Diva Rengia. She's one of my mentors, multi-million-dollar mentor. That down there is Billy Jean of marketing. You see his shirt says I am marketing. You probably see him all over YouTube. These are people who are movers and shakers in this industry. This is Justin Varengia, Diva Varengia's husband, another multi-millionaire online marketer. This is my buddy, my mentor, my coach, Chris Record, who I adore. He is, of course, you know who Chris Record is. Hopefully he's the owner of Tech Academics. He started, the first Facebook ads for 1 penny. That's how I learned my strategies, Facebook profits. This is Cater Cromier. He's an awesome Shopify marketer, and he does MCA, I believe, but he's all over YouTube. Here's me getting an award where was I? I forgot which state we were here, but I was getting an award. It was called a Heavy Hitter Award, which I still have on my desk for the most signups and sales and things like that on my team. So I've helped people from all over the world make money online, not just myself, right? And here is a, you can watch, let's watch this video to hear what this is saying here.
Hey, what's up, Danielle? I just wanted to shoot this quick video to say I appreciate you and much respect for all your success that you're having. I see your posts daily, sharing your screenshots, and it seems every single day you're earning a commission, whether it's from ClickBank and 4% or GetResponse or ClickFunnels or ClickMagic or Tech Academics or Ecom. And kudos to you. My hat goes off because I see you're helping so many of your new team members have success and duplicate exactly what you're doing. And that's what leadership is all about. So I'm just honored to have you on our team, and just wanted to shoot this to let you know if there's anything I can do to support you, just let me know. And if you're watching this right now and you're on Danielle's team, you're very blessed. And if you're watching this and you're on the fences saying, is this a woman I should be following? Yes, Absolutely. My wife Dee and I love working with Danielle. Her results speak for herself. When you have somebody succeeding at this level, hang on to them, you know, and do everything you could to get as close as you could to be mentored by them, because ultimately that's the fastest shortcut to success. So keep doing what you're doing, Danielle. Excited to see you soon at the next event. I'll talk to you soon. Love and light.
Awesome. So that is one of my mentors, Justin Varengia. And, you know, like you said, mentorship is key, and my results speak for, you know, pretty much themselves. So let me just go now. This thing doesn't want to work. Okay. So let's just, you know, take a look at some of the people that I have helped to, you know, build their business online.
Hi there. This is just a quick testimonial for Danielle. If you're thinking of doing a course with Danielle K. Howell, please don't hesitate. You'll be very glad you did. I've been trying to make progress with my site for literally, well, almost years. But going to different sources, people, paying out a lot of money, really not getting anywhere. But in the short time I've been on Danielle's course, I've made huge strides in my knowledge and in the practical progress of my business. So if you're thinking of doing a course, do go right ahead. You won't regret it. All the best. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, so that's Ray. I helped Ray, and I'm still helping Ray to continue with his passion. He has a passion and a purpose of painting and doing prints and things like that. So I've literally shown him, and I'm still showing him, how to take his prints and market them online. So, you know, and that's one of the hardest things for people to do, is to be able to market their stuff online. But that's what I'm here to help you do. So why are you not where you want to be yet? Do you know? Do you understand that 97% of people fail online? That's a whole, you know, that's almost 100%. So the chances of you succeeding, I'm going to be honest, is very, very slim. And like you heard Justin said, you know, a mentor is the fastest way to success, right? Because why? Because you don't know what you don't know, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. But a mentor and a coach will help you shorten the learning curve. This is what I had to learn. And this is one of my students that I'm working with right now, Deborah, and she says, Danielle's enthusiasm, knowledge, and realness inspired me to believe I can succeed at this. She genuinely wants us to succeed. I admire her for that, and I'm grateful she's my mentor. So listen, guys, a mentor will show you how it's done. And I speak to my, you know, my students daily about mentorship and things like that, because it's very, very, very important. Here what says, I needed the 6-star to rate you, Danielle. You are amazing. You have helped a lot of people change their lives. Some you know, and some so many that you don't really know. And I hope to be the next. I am so glad I have known you now. Keep that heart, Danielle. So a mentor will literally lead you to success. But it's up to you to seek out your mentors and attach yourself to a mentor so that they can show you exactly what it is that you need to do in order to become successful. So Danielle, what if you have no technical knowledge? I'm not techie. I don't know anything about online, all this stuff. Trust me, guys, I didn't know anything about autoresponders, capture pages, leads. I didn't know none of that stuff. But you can learn. And that's what a coach is here to do. A coach will show you what to do and teach you how to do it. That's what's so awesome about what I do. A coach will be patient with you because, especially me, I know that everybody learns at a different level and at a different way and starts at different levels. Well, I needed some spell check there. So let's listen to Sherelle. Let's listen to what Sherelle says about working with me.
I want to give Danielle a big hug and thanks for all of her hard work and dedication and having a huge heart. She really wants to help people. And we have one more class or one more training session today in the simple 5-step online automation course. I really learned a lot in that course, and with Danielle, having her work with you one-on-one, actually having a phone call with her and actually having her on your screen, talking to her live and actually sharing your screen with her.
All right, now I'm hearing that I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, goodness. I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties today. Why am I not sharing my screen? I should be. Let's see. Let's see. I should be sharing my screen. I don't know why. Oh, okay, you see me? All right, let's, I should be sharing my screen. I don't know why this is not sharing. All right, let's share screen again. I thought I was sharing my screen all this time. Let's see how this goes this time. Let's see what you guys are seeing here. All right, I think you're seeing my screen now. Hopefully you guys saw what I was saying. I apologize. I don't know why I'm having all these technical difficulties. Hopefully you can see my screen now, hopefully. Let me just make this bigger. Hopefully you guys can see my screen now. And let me just start Sherelle all over again.
My name is Sherelle, and I want to give Danielle a big hug and thanks for all of her hard work and dedication into having a huge heart. She really wants to help people. And we have one more class or one more training session today in this simple 5-step online automation course. I really learned a lot in that course, and with Danielle, having her work with you one-on-one, actually having a phone call with her and actually having her on your screen, talking to her live, and actually sharing your screen with her, whatever, you know, it is you've done, she would go over it with you. Like, she's really, really great, and she's very patient. Having a mentor, it's just the best decision I made when trying to, you know, figure out this stuff online, because without that, you're going to be like me, or maybe if you are already, like I was trying to figure out stuff on my own. I did join other courses, and I just felt like there was a missing link. I just felt I needed more help, especially by all of the online, putting anything online, whether you're doing online marketing. I have to like brand myself for what I'm trying to do. And she would definitely encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, like definitely do it. I am an introvert, and for me to be up here right now is amazing, but I'm mainly making this video because Danielle is that great, and I highly recommend you get a mentor. Make sure it's Danielle, because really there's no one else who's doing this. So, and she's very, very patient. She's helpful. She really wants to help you. You just have to help yourself before.
Thank you, Sherelle. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but thanks. So you see how, you know, when you have a mentor, your learning curve is shut, right? It's shortened. So let me just show you, you know, that was Sherelle, but this is Desi. When, you know, after helping Desi, and guys, I help with, in this 90-day boot camp that I'm sharing with you, you're going to get my Shopify training, but I'm going to talk about all that stuff later. But look at Desi. My first sale was this morning. So a few days after switching to both add to cart and a purchase ad, right? Because I show you guys how to run ads. I got my first sale on the site. I have to track which conversion ad made the sale. Thanks for all your help, Danielle, right? So this is Patricia. Danielle is the best coach in the online industry. She takes the time to explain and care. I like that, right? That's Patricia. This is Dee. Cha-ching, Danielle made my first sale for $96 while I slept. This is Dee. She's in one of my Shopify groups. This is Nelson. Cha-ching. I want to thank Danielle for coaching me to my first sale and 4 more cents. It is costing more ad spend than I'm asking, but I'm starting to see how this will change with time. I see the ecosystem. So Nelson gets it. I started, I'm just going to fast forward. I started 2 months ago on April 6th. Didn't get my first sale until May 30th, a little over a week. Since then, I've gotten 4 more. And the sales themselves are teaching me how to look at products and Facebook ads in a way that will generate more sales. This is something Danielle has mentioned, and it's hard to understand until you start really making the sales. I'm starting to get what to do. All that was to say Danielle knows what she is doing, right? She doesn't tell you what to do, but nudges you in the right direction. If you listen, apply what you learn, are persistent, and keep tweaking, it's hard to fail at this. Might want to take a look might take you a while, like it took me, because Nelson was, you know, he likes to get things perfect, but at least you found the right coach. If you're new and just found Danielle, you're halfway there. So thank you so much for that, Nelson. This is Akil. Another sale today, guys. This stuff works. Thanks, Danielle. All right, Danielle. Okay, so what if I don't have money? Which is something that, you know, a lot of people always say. And like I always say, I didn't have money either, right? I didn't have money until I stopped saying that I can't. And those, my new students, they know about this, right? Not saying I can't. And I started saying, how can I? How can I? Because when you start to change your mindset and you start to think about, you know, how can I find more money? How can I do something that's going to bring me more income? Everything in your world starts to change. Okay. Because my mentor and coach, Chris Record, once said, and he still says this to this day, I was just with him in Arizona, money is just an idea. I got so many typos in this thing. Money is all around you. You just have to go get it. And guess what? I teach you how. I teach you how. So what is my 90-day boot camp all about? Well, this is my mission. My mission is to create 100 wealthy and affluent online entrepreneurs with my boot camp this year. And I'm talking about when I say wealthy and affluent, I mean 6- and 7-figure earners. What do you get? You get 90 days of mindset mastery, right? 90 days of mindset mastery, video techniques, target marketing training, generating leads. You're gonna learn how to generate leads. My e-commerce trainings, which is my Shopify trainings. You're gonna learn how to master Facebook. You're gonna learn how to build an audience. You're gonna learn how to step out of your comfort zone. I teach on confidence building, how to build that confidence in yourself so that you can become a leader in your space. You're gonna learn how to create funnels. You're gonna know how to brand yourself on social media and so much more. So let's just listen to Robin here. Hopefully you guys are seeing my screen and everything is good.
From a very young age, I always wanted to work for myself. But instead, I ended up working for an employer and retiring. I always wanted to get into internet marketing. I tried some years ago, but I had no mentor, no one to show me how to do this. So eventually I gave up. So after retiring, I tried again. I was looking on the internet. I was watching Danielle K. Howard's videos and 2 other people. I watched for about 2 weeks before I made my decision who I was going to go with. With Danielle K. Howard, I got the feeling how honest, sincere, and down to earth she was. I picked the right lady. In 3 short years, she has achieved her own success for being a teacher and had just recently moved to Florida in August of 2017 and bought a 6-bedroom, 4.5-bath house for her and her family. Danielle K. Howard is so sincere, honest, and helpful, and want her students to succeed. That in the midst of her trying to drive her family to safety from Hurricane Irma a few days ago, she was still trying to mentor us from her car in a storm and from her hotel. This is the mentor to go with because she spent long hours helping us, answering all your questions. She don't hold anything back. She truly wants her students to succeed. And I stand behind her and tell you that if you want someone to help you succeed with your business, with internet marketing or marketing whatever business you're in, she is the lady to have. Danielle K. Howard is the best mentor, the best teacher that anyone can have.
Thank you so much, Robin. That was awesome. And what she's talking about, just last week, the hurricane came here to Florida. So I just moved to Florida. Today is September 8th. What's today, the 18th or 19th? So it's just been a little over a month since I've been here in Florida. And the hurricane came. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know anything about hurricanes. So, so I took my kids and we drove to New Orleans. And Robin was saying that, and even in the midst of Hurricane Irma, I was still, mentoring and coaching. I was literally driving the car and still doing my daily coaching and mentoring for the group. So, that's how dedicated I am to helping people succeed. Even in the hotel, I stayed in a hotel in New Orleans. The internet was horrible, but I was able to still, try my best to do our sessions and everything. So thank you so much for that, Robin. I appreciate that testimonial. This is Sherry here, another one of my students.
Hi, my name is Sherry Wade, and I just want to give a quick testimonial for Danielle K. Howell. I just finished up One of her courses, the 5 Simple Steps to Automation. And boy, oh boy, she did a phenomenal job. I tell you, I've had a couple of so-called coaches in the past, and they don't hold a candle to Danielle. She is the number 1 coach. I'm just going to give you 3 things that I thought were very important, other than her teaching us exactly what she said she was going to do. Danielle has the patience. She is a true teacher in this online space. Number 2, she is smart. She knows her stuff. She is a person that you can go to and won't get fluffed around. Number 3, she goes above and beyond. I mean, she's given us more. I've learned more these 5 weeks than I've learned from my other so-called coaches that I've had. So Danielle, I just wanted to give this quick testimonial for you, let you know that I appreciate you and thank you for everything. I've learned so much and I'm ready for success. So remember the name, you all, Danielle K. Howell. Thanks again, Danielle, for everything.
Awesome, Sherry. Thank you so much. That was awesome. And I just love coaching people and mentoring people. I mean, these are not even all the testimonials that I have, but I just want to show you that my heart is for people. My heart is to help others. I've learned how to get success. I know how to make money online. I know how to sell, how to market. I know how to create funnels. I know how to, email market. I know all that stuff. And, I'm thankful that I've learned this stuff, because what I like to do, I like to learn it, I like to do it, get my own results, and then I like to teach it. And one of the things that I've realized about myself is I am the only one in this online industry that does private one-on-one coaching. So that's what sets me apart from all the other, I don't want to say gurus, but I'm not a guru. I'm here to get in the trenches with the people who I mentor and coach, with all of my students. And I sit one-on-one, video calling, not by Skype. It's something like Skype, but I use a video recorder called Zoom, because we can record our sessions. If you want a recording of your session, you can get it from me. And everything that we do is held private. And I literally tell you step by step, okay, click over here. All right, you need to do this over here. Go put your mouse up to the left, put it over to the right, up, down to the bottom. This is how I coach. And this is how I teach, and this is how I train. And then if you're not quite sure, like, okay, what did Danielle say? You can get the recording of it. So nobody in this industry is doing that. And I'm telling you, and if they are doing it, you're going to pay $10,000 or plus, probably $100,000 to get someone's private one-on-one coaching. Or if they do give you coaching, it's a bunch of fluff. They're not really going to give you the how-tos. Why? Because people are they're nervous that you're going to take their space, right? I don't compete. I don't compete with anyone. I'm here to help you succeed, and that's it. That's my mission. So if my mission is to create 100 affluent and wealthy entrepreneurs, guess what? I'm going to give you everything I got and then some. With me, with this 90-day entrepreneur bootcamp, you get 1, 2, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. You get 5 hours of coaching with me. 5 different sessions. Each session is 1 hour. And literally, you get to know me, I get to know you, and we have a great time. And you also get like $5,000 worth of bonuses. And when I say bonuses, I mean my trainings that I've done in the past. You're going to get access to my success blueprint, which people right now at this moment, they are downloading, they're copying it, they're making it their own, and they are going to use it as a lead magnet. And you're going to learn all this stuff about lead magnets and leads and autoresponders and customer confidence and target audiences and all this stuff. You're going to get my Instagram trainers. You're going to get my Facebook trainers. You're going to get me live every single day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the private 90-day bootcamp Facebook group. I'm live there every single day. Like Robin was saying, even if I'm driving away from a hurricane, I'm still live. I'm still live. And so much more. When I say that you're going to get everything, you're going to get my coaching. I'm literally going to walk you step by step for 90 days to success. So let's just listen to another testimonial that we have here. Hopefully this excites you. Hopefully this is exciting somebody and you are ready to, see what this 90-day boot camp is all about. Oh, I don't think Deborah's working here. Let's see. Oh, I don't think Deborah's working here. Okay, well, Deborah's not working, unfortunately. So hopefully this is exciting you. And are you ready to create a successful business in 90 days or less? Because that's pretty much my guarantee. And by success, I mean learning more than you've learned already, learning more than you already know. Are you ready to lock arms with a mentor and a coach who knows how to not only get results for themselves, but takes time to help others achieve success with proven strategies, with proven online methods that work, that's been working for me for 3 years. I've been able to climb the leaderboards of every single company that I've been in. I've been on the leaderboard when I first started online well, not when I first started online, but when I first started in this business opportunity. As soon as I started in the business opportunity in December, as soon as I learned how to use Instagram to build my business and I started to generate leads, I started to climb the leaderboards and I started to make more sales. So I know how to use Instagram. I've been on the leaderboards in 2 different companies that I've been in. I've been able to create massive success in my life and in my business. Like, I think it was Robin that said, I just moved to Florida. I was able to move my kids and myself out of a three-bedroom apartment to a 6-bedroom, 4.5-bathroom house in Florida. Literally, we relocated. We didn't just move down the block in New York. I used to live in New York. Now I'm in Florida in Hunters Creek, which is named the 21st best place to live in America. So, so this is what I've been able to do for myself and my children in just 3 short years. 3 years is not a long time. And I'm just getting started, guys. Not have I done this just for myself, but I'm going to help so many others. And so if you're ready to lock arms with me, what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and click the link that you see below this video. There's going to be a link, and that link is going to take you to a sales page. Let's just see. This is Nelson again. Oh, this is Marie.
Giving you my honest opinion on Danielle's recent course that I just completed, the 5 steps, simple steps. I went through the course easily, and I had some computer glitches and hiccups along the way. But what I found was, because Danielle actually backs everything up with videos on her private Facebook page, I was really able to get through everything quite easily. With regards to, all the things that can happen while you're, when you're a little bit technically challenged. Danielle backed everything up with complete honesty, trust, and support. So I have no hesitation at all in recommending this to anyone who would like to have their hand held through the process step by step on how to get your advertising on Facebook and basically all of the things that go along with that, like your autoresponders, your tracking system, and products to actually promote on Facebook. So we're currently just doing the final part of the course, and 100% backup every step of the way, guaranteed. So I just wanted to congratulate myself, firstly, for getting through, and secondly, Danielle, for a great job done. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie. And what's so great about Marie, she's a trooper because she had hip surgery during our last course. And she was there in the hospital, bed, still learning. And like you heard her say, if you could hear her, she said, for those of us who are a little technically challenged, right? And and I understand that some people need a little bit more help than others. I get it. So that's why I take my time. I go over things more than once if you need me to. And like she said, I back everything up via video, like I just mentioned before. Everything is backed up via video. You can find it in a group. You can find it in the file section. Everything is laid out for you step by step by step, link by link by link, line by line by line, day by day by day. week by week so you can never get confused and say, well, I don't know where, you know, this training is. Everything is there and everything is labeled and titled, and you know, once you click on it, you'll see exactly what it is. So that's the way I like to, you know, run my courses. So, you know, hopefully you see the vision and you are excited about making a decision to go ahead and lock arms with me for the next 90 days. Now, you know, the only other alternative that you have, honestly, is to go ahead and continue to struggle, right? You can struggle and try to figure this all out all on your own. As you can see, I work with people all around the world. If you see everybody, there's different countries represented here. I work with people all around the world. Maria's from Australia. We saw Ray, he's from the UK. I work with people all around the world. So, you know, I have a lot of experience under my belt, and I'm just here to help more people because that is my mission and my goal. So go ahead and click that link as I, you know, share Nelson's video here.
Hey everybody, my name is Nelson. I'm out here doing this quick video to tell you how amazing it is to work with Miss Danielle K. Howell. Beautiful day, middle of the afternoon. I'm out with the kids. We're at the park, you know, getting some exercise in. So this is the first video of this type that I'm making. You know, my Shopify store, it took me 2 months to make a sale. I saw other people making sales in the group. Some people were in for 2 or 3 days and they would make a sale. 2 or 3 days. I was like, hey, what the heck am I doing wrong? You know what I was doing wrong? I didn't have a mentor. That's what I was doing wrong. Because only somebody who's done it before and who's had success can really tell you, look, this is not working, bro. And basically that's what she told me in a much nicer way. You know, my site looked decent, but it didn't have all the elements that it needed to create confidence in the customers who went there. So I got a lot of visitors, but I wasn't getting any sales. Man, this went on for a while. It went on for a full month before I actually decided to start a new store, you know, completely different format, just start fresh. And the one that I started fresh, I wanted to do it in such a way that I would follow what Danielle was doing. And I did that. And weeks into it, I got a sale. It took me 2 months from the time I started. It took me 2 weeks from the time I started the program with Danielle. But the only reason it took 2 weeks is because I'm a turtle. I like to make sure it looks good and you know, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. So it tends to take me a little longer to put it together. So maybe it could have been sooner than 2 weeks. Maybe that's why some of those people had successes in 2 days when it took me 2 months, because I'm a bit of a turtle. But honestly, had I not gotten Danielle's coaching, I would still be waiting to get my first sale. I'd still be waiting to hear cha-ching. That's the sound that the app makes, the Shopify app makes when you get a sale. Love that sound. And I heard cha-ching again this morning, again thanks to Danielle. So what made the difference? You know what? She taught me how to create customer confidence. She taught me how to tweak my Facebook ads. She taught me how to make my site one that when people came, they weren't worried about shopping from some rogue site that was going to steal their information. She taught me to make it look like a professional store, you know, like the business that it is. And I appreciate Danielle for that because, again, if she hadn't done that, I'd still be waiting to get my first sale. Let's see how the kids are going. Let's talk about the kind of mentor that Danielle is. Because, listen, you're not going to get a cookie cutter presentation type thing where, you know, you're done watching it or you meet with the person once, maybe they give you some videos, and then they're gone. And then you have to figure it all out. And then you know you're going to have a question. Come on. As you start doing it, that's when the questions come up. Well, that's the difference with working with Danielle. Your questions will be answered while you're doing it. You can get hold of her anytime. You can messenger her. You can text her. You can Facebook her. You can, you know, get in touch with her, period. Okay? She's visible and she shows up daily, regularly, all the time. She's posting, and she's holding these mentoring sessions. She's doing Facebook Live videos. She's doing private sessions with our group. All of this she's doing on a regular and daily basis. And she's a resource that's always visible and always there. So when you have the smallest question, you can ask her. And you're not going to get a cookie cutter answer. You're going to get a real answer, a nuanced answer, one that actually solves your problem, and one that's going to make your store work. You know, she's not one of these distant guru types that you're never able to really access. They'll tell you, yeah, you can you know, send me an email, I'll answer, etc. No, and that's why you should have Danielle as a mentor. Not only is she accessible all the time, but you get good information, you get real information, you get nuanced information, you get specific information, you get the nitty gritty. Honestly, guys, you're not going to get the generic, you know.
So I'm gonna just pause that for a second. Nelson, he talks, he can go on. But thank you, Nelson. I appreciate that. But as you can see, you know, and as you can hear Nelson and listen to him, you know, I give answers that are pertinent to your you know, your situation, right? And I'm sure anybody that's watching this right now can attest to that, you know, and in the group that you know, I'm seeing people in the group now. Okay, great. So, you know, people can attest to that, I sit down. That's why I do the one-on-ones, because, you know, I guess that's one of the things that bothered me in, you know, when I first got started. And that's why I didn't know what to do. So I started in July, and it wasn't until December that I got a coach and a mentor. But from July to December, I was unsatisfied. I was going on YouTube, but I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know what I didn't know. And everything was just, you know, high from the throne, talking to the masses, as opposed to sitting there talking one-on-one to people. All right, so remember I said that you get over $5,000 worth of bonuses, plus you get the 5 one-on-one coaching sessions with me that will not only tell you what to do, but you will get the exact steps on how to become successful. So go ahead and click the button below. There is a 2-pay option payment plan available. So ultimately, there's really no excuse for you to fail any longer. If you don't take this offer, which I don't know how long this offer will be available, because once the spots are gone, they're gone. Because I want to work with the people who are serious about creating success for themselves. I want to work with people who want to work with me. I want people to say, Danielle, I lock arms with you. I want to be laser focused for 90 days so that my business and my life can transform. Because guys, it took me 90 days to transform my life. When I started working my business, once I got my coach and my mentor, and I got my lead generation strategy, it took me 90 days to completely transform my life, completely. So go ahead and click the link. This is Elena. She says, you have given me the inspiration I needed to move forward to entrepreneurship. I helped her with her Shopify. With your knowledge, I continue to proceed with my Shopify store, even when I felt like giving up because of no sales. I appreciate your guidance as well as your expertise, which helped me to gain my first sale. I hope to continue working with you as I become more knowledgeable within my Shopify store and my journey towards entrepreneurship. Thanks, Elena Smiley. I don't know why I cut her. She did say Danielle. So do we have any Q&As? If we have any Q&As, I'll be sure to answer some questions while we look at what Bola says. Hello, guys. I would like to share my experience working with Coach Danielle K. Howell. The experience has been very valuable and increased my knowledge about online marketing. She's extremely dedicated and professional in her coaching style. With Danielle, you can be rest assured that you'll get your money's worth and even much more. She shares her secrets on achieving success online and will take you through the step-by-step process so you never feel lost or inadequate. She's always available online to help and answer whatever questions you have, even if she has to record a video to show you the process. I appreciate and respect her integrity and hard work and would not trade the opportunity I had to work with her in a group and one-on-one setting for anything. Thanks, Bola Addy. Thank you so much, Bola. So if anybody has any questions, I'm gonna check I'm going to check the chat right now. I see the chat things are coming through. Awesome. Yeah, everybody's telling me now I got an issue with my audio. I apologize, guys, for the audio problems. I don't know what happened here with the audio, but we go on, right? We keep moving forward. So let's see if I have any questions here. Issue with the audio. Yeah, problem with the audio. I don't hear the noise anymore. Good. I can see your screen. Awesome. We don't see the videos, Danielle. We see you. I was just messing up all day. All right, Robert. Thank you. You're a great coach, Danielle. Thank you. Hi, this is Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Yes, we see your screen. Awesome, awesome webinar. All right, beautiful. I'm glad everybody is enjoying the webinar. So if you have not secured your spot for my 90-day boot camp, you need to do so ASAP. There is a link in the description around this video. There's a link if you're in the webinar room. There's a link that says, you know, get access to the program now or something like that. It says, just click that button, that big orange button that says get instant access now. Grab your spot now before this offer goes away. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know, just click the link and it'll take you to the sign up page. The course is $497, only $497. You get 90 days with me, 90 days and 5 private coaching sessions. All right, so you can, I'm telling you, you will not find this anywhere in this industry. I'm just telling you. And the results speak for themselves. You've heard countless people giving me about testimonials, about working with me. And there's many more. I didn't even put them all here on the slide, you know, because it could literally take up lots and lots of time. But this is what, you know, you want to lock arms with someone who's going to lead you, who's going to guide you, and who's going to coach you and mentor you to success. You don't want some guru that's sitting high on a throne talking to the masses. You want one-on-one help. It wasn't until I was able to sit down with my mentor, and I'm trying to tell you, I had to go to masterminds to sit down with my mentors. I had to go to mansion masterminds in a different state to sit down with my mentor so that she could teach me, so that he could teach. I've always gone away to sit down with my mentors. I've never had someone on the computer telling me step by step what to do. I had to go and sit down and pay. You have to pay thousands of dollars for this. So I'm telling you, I'm the only one that I know of in this industry that's doing this. And I don't know how long I'll be doing it, to be honest. You know, I get a lot of messages asking me, Danielle, can you help me? Can you help me? And you know, I try my best to help people. Let me just see if I can come back to you guys. I'll stop screen sharing here. Let me stop screen sharing. And so, you know, people ask me all the time, you know, Danielle, how can you help me? How can you help me? And I want to help everyone. I do. Like, that's just my, you know, that's just my nature. I want to help everybody. And so, but at the same time, you need to have a, you know, a system, right? And I talk about systems, and you're going to learn about systems in our 90-day boot camp. You're going to learn how to use a system so that you can also, if you're teaching, if you're coaching, if you're a network marketer, if you're doing Shopify, everything you do needs to have a system. You need to have a system in place so that what you're doing, you are catering to the many, And I've learned how to cater to the many and also give my one-on-one time, you know, from that group of many. So hopefully you've enjoyed this webinar. I don't want to keep you guys all day. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but hopefully, hopefully the content that I shared was valuable and you've locked your spot. If you have, you're going to get an email from me, and it's going to give you the access to the private Facebook group. We go live every single day. I'm live there every single day, and you're going to get access to all of my trainings that I've done thus far in this industry that I've done. I've done quite a few trainings, and I'm happy to share it with you. Things that most people won't do. You're going to get tons of bonuses. These are bonus sessions. When I sit down on the Zoom and I tell people, and I said, I see you didn't go into the group. You get access to this, that, this. And they're like, oh my gosh, I get all that with this course. I'm like, yes, you get all of that. You get all of that. So, you know, and I encourage you to take advantage of it. You don't have to go through all of it right now. But you want it, because later on, as you continue to grow your business, as you continue to become a real successful global entrepreneur, as you can see, I work with people all around the world. You're going to become a global entrepreneur, and you're going to want to put some of those trainings into place. But in this training, in this course, we're going to talk about focus and how you can focus your time and your energies to doing simple strategies that will take you to success in 90 days. Because when you focus and you are confident and you continue to focus, and we talk about confidence, you can create something remarkable in your life and in your business. So let me just go back to the webinar to make sure nobody has any questions, because I don't want to leave anyone out. If you have questions, let me just make sure there's no questions here before I sign off. It's been a pleasure, guys, doing this webinar with you guys. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. That sound was ridiculous, but let me just see if I can open up the webinar link here. Here we go. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any Q&As, and I can only pull it up on my phone. I don't see anything. Okay. All right, I don't see anything here now. All right, I don't see any new questions unless I'm missing it. I don't see anything here. All right, so all right, let me see. All right, now it came up. It's a bit of a delay. If you don't actually have a business to do lead generation aside from Shopify. Yeah, well, if you don't have a business, right? Well, Shopify is a business, and you should be generating leads for Shopify as well. That's the next step to Shopify, right? I mean, we generate leads, and Jenny, you were in my Shopify course. We generate leads inside of Shopify, right? We generate leads inside of Shopify, and then we can do it that way. Or we can generate leads before Shopify. Like you guys saw Ray. He's an artist. He's an artist. And what I've been teaching Ray to do, he's from the UK. What I've been teaching him to do is how to use he also does Shopify. I'm teaching him how to generate leads and brand himself for his Shopify store. Now, if you don't have a business and you're looking to start a business online, I can help you with that as well. I have a few people who don't have a business, and we've been sitting down, talking out some kind of plan, what it is that they are more passionate about, and then I kind of guide them into the right direction, what most fits their personality and their time and things like that. So hopefully that answers your question, Jenny. Yes, if you don't have a business, then if you want a business, I can recommend a business. Or if you want to do Shopify in a different way, I can show you how to do that as well. All right. Okay, I don't see any more questions. And that being said, so I look forward to, working with you guys. For those of you who have secured your spot, like I said, I don't know how long this is going to be available, because it is for 90 days. And I want to get you guys going now. So become towards the end of the year. Let me tell you something. I'm going to create some 6- and 7-figure earners. I just am. I feel it. I know it. And when I speak something, it happens. So I will be creating some 6- and 7-figure earners out of this boot camp. The question is, will you be one of them? And if you want to be, then go ahead and click the link, get started. If you can't do the whole $497, get your payment to pay option and get started, because 6- and 7-figure earners will come out of this boot camp. And I would love for you to be one of them. All right, my friends, have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.